Welcome again to Line Dancing with Rosie. It is a nice sunny day here after 4 days of rain, but it is very cold. I do have something I can tell you about before I do start. Perhaps you saw it. I'll see if this happens. Come here. Scrappy. 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 Come here. Come here. Come here, boo-boo. I want to introduce you to the latest addition to our family. Saturday night, I won't give you the whole story, but we adopted another dog. He's not a rescue dog. He is also, if you remember Bentley was 9 years old, and we thought Bentley was kind of peppy. We didn't think he was 9. After hanging out with this one for the last 3 days, Bentley was 9 years old. This is Scruffy. Scruffy is 22 months old, and a lot of pep. And he's like I say, we got him a friend of my daughter-in-law's friend. They have a young child and also a larger dog, and he was just too peppy for them. They had them a little. He's been with them almost a year and a half, and they've had him since he's a puppy, and I think he still thinks he's a puppy. So we're really not sure. We tried to practice dancing with him, and it's really hard to tell if he's going to be with us or not. He really is attached to Bruno. So right now he's sitting at the chair where Bruno is. So we're just going to see what happens when Bruno gets up to dance with us. So, but that's Scruffy. Good boy. Good boy. He's a Havashu, which is a cross between a Havanese and a Shih Tzu. Bentley was a Shih Tzu. So he's he's a lot of fun. Very, very affectionate. Very affectionate. So what we're going to do today, if there's anybody that's relatively new to the program, we start off with a nice easy warm-up, either an absolute beginner dance, or sometimes even an improver dance. But we'll do an easier warm-up, and then we'll review what we did last week. And last week we taught a dance by Darren Bailey called You, to a song by John Batiste called I Need You. And we'll be going over that. And then what we've been doing before February is we used to do a retro dance and review the retro dance and teach a new retro dance. But since I admitted that I hardly remember, that's okay, I hardly remember the dances I taught in 2020, we're now going to do more open dance with, a quick wall review of the dances we taught in 2020, the new dances that came out in 2020. So we did 3 last week, hoping to do that this week. The wonderful thing about this streaming service that Craig Stat has created is we don't have to worry about the music being stopped, being muted later, and what's been happening to me lately is my Facebook videos have been actually deleted. They've taken down 5 videos, and we have replaced them with YouTube videos, so you might not even notice, but this is why we're doing the streaming. Chatting is a little different. I mean, you certainly can chat, I think, and Craig is constantly improving, the service. I noticed last night that he put the little icons so you can put hearts and likes and such like that. I hope I'm not dreaming that. I believe I saw that in the upper right-hand corner last night. So, like I say, he's constantly working on it to keep it, fresh and, very user-friendly. So we will be able to not only play whatever song we can without worry, we can also start playing the music sooner. Like as we're doing a dance, I always like to, no more than 16 counts. When I was teaching live classes, I always put the music on so people have an idea of the tempo and also the style of the music. We might be doing steps that are very familiar with us, like coaster steps and twinkles or samba steps, but then you hear the music and you realize that the timing of that step might be different. And, that's one of the wonderful things about choreography is you can really adjust your steps to the music, with what we call the musicality of the dance script. But when you're writing the dance script, it might be very difficult to explain all that, so you just might write coaster. But when you hear the music and see the count on it, you'll see that it might be different. So that being said, we're going to be able to play the music in the middle of some of the songs that might seem some, more complex or so. Or we might just play them anyway, just to practice them. Another good thing that happened last week, thanks to Craig, is figured out how to get back to my pitch control, how to get the music on that DJ program so I can use pitch control when necessary. Okay, so our new lesson today is Moving Up the Charts. It's by Joe Thompson, and it's called Where Oh Where. It's a 32 count improver dance, 4 walls, no tags or restarts. But Joe has added some styling tips that you can change some of the steps anytime you want. Anytime you want, change your steps during the course of the song. It's really cute. So that will be our new lesson. And then I'm hoping to get, like I say, 3 dances from 2020 in there, maybe 4, depending on how the time goes. I realized that last week I went to a full 2-hour class. That wasn't the goal of mine when I started this. I'm trying to keep it, to about 90 minutes or, no more than 100 minutes. So I'll try to keep an eye on the clock. All I have to do is this, and there's a clock. So I'll try not to, go too far over. What else I want to tell you? I will be later today, posting all the dances that we did in February for the last couple of weeks. I'll put the step sheets for the new dances, and then as far as the retro, they're all, well, we'll see. If I have time, I'll put the links to the dances from 2020 also. Okay, so I say we're going to do an easy warm-up. I've chosen a dance that was created earlier this month, and it's moving up the charts. The last time, excuse me, I looked, it was number 14. Pardon me. And it's by a choreographer from Massachusetts. She's a friend of mine, new friend. We met when she choreographed a new dance that I wound up teaching at the Boston Showdown a couple of years ago. Her name is Jennifer Jones, and she has, this is one of her newest dances, and it's called Always Next to Me. And it is a 4-wall beginner dance. It will have 2 easy restarts at the halfway point. And she says you'll hear it in the music. Yes, it is. It kind of comes into, I wouldn't say a full instrumental, but it changes. So there'll be 2 restarts at wall 3 and wall 8. First time we hit the back. And wall 8, we will be at 9 o'clock. Cute little dance, peppy. And the artist is Jordan Feliz, F-E-L-I-X. No, I'm sorry, F-E-L-I-Z, not X, Feliz. And the song is called Next to Me, and Jennifer calls the dance Always Next to Me. So let me show you the dance. I'm going to put my back to you. Weight starts off on your left. We're going to do kick, ball, touch to the side twice. So with your right foot, kick, ball, touch. Then with your left, kick, ball, touch. With numbers 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Step back 2, 5, 6, and feet together on 7. Then a little knee pop where your heels come up and your knees just go out and in for and 8. Okay, so from the top, weight is on your left, 7, 8, kick and 2, kick and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So you're just backing up and put your feet together on 7 and knee pop. Second 8, 2 shuffles forward, right and left for 1 and 2, 3 and 4. A right jazz quarter turn, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's half the dance. when we get to do the restarts, that's what will happen. Right after the jazz quarter turn, you would restart the dance again, okay? Now to continue, we start off with a V step here, out, forward, back, back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 quarter pivots, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is your final wall. Jennifer has this really cute step. She calls it a modified K step. So for those that know a K step, we usually move right to the corner, come home with the left, right to the back corner, home with the left. So if you have that pattern in your head, what we're going to do though, instead of doing step touches, it's going to be ball touch, hold. So we're going to go and 1, hold 2. So we're still doing step touch, just different count, and 1, hold 2. Take the left foot home, and 3, hold 4, and then just a long step back on the right on 5, dragging in 6, 7, and then just stepping home or stepping forward on the left on 8. So again, pattern in your head of the K step. Get out of my way. And we're going to go to the corner, and 1, hold 2, and 3, hold 4, 5, drag 6, drag 7, step 8, ready to start again. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, back 6, 7 and 8. Shuffle 1 and 2, 3 and 4, jazz turn, 6, 7, B step. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn it, and 1 and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, kick and point, back it up, 6, 7, and 8. 2 shuffles right and left, jazz turn, 6, 7, B step, up, 2, 3, 4, 2 quarter pivots left, your syncopated 1, hold 2, and 3, hold 4, back 5, drag 7, once more, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, shuffle 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, B step, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn it, 7 and 8, and 1 and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's so cute, isn't he? Okay, so Always Next to You. The song is Next to You by Jordan Feliz. And let's see, we were working on the music this morning. Ba-da-ba-boom. I'm not going to pitch it, even though it's peppy, it's still very doable. Oh, here we go.
I've been empty. When I'm low, you feel the cold.
Wait, 32 counts.
Fights back, telling me that I'm ready to grab the wheel and take control. But I'll crash if I don't.
Weights on your left. 5, 6, 7, 8.
You put the X on my faded map.
Shuffle.
You're me alive to where I'm
B step.
patient when I try to move too fast. I get this
And 1
feeling.
and 3.
I get this
5, 6, 7,
I
8.
get this feeling in my spirit when I'm low. I hear it calling like a compass to my soul. Saying, child, come on back now. You've been going too long. Let me lead you back where you belong.
Dance ball
Right
3.
next to me.
Here it's a little different
Right
music.
next to me.
Restart.
I've been captive by the plans I'm trying to make. I've been selfish, cause callous hearts, they
B
die
step.
hard like habits that I know I gotta break. Ain't it
And
good
1
to know that
and
help
2.
is on the way?
It's okay.
You put the X on my faded map.
Shuffle.
Everything's okay.
B step.
Patient when I try to move too fast. I get this
And 1
feeling.
and 3.
I get this
5.
feeling. I get this feeling in my spirit when I'm low. I hear
Hear
it
the music
calling like a
different?
compass to my soul.
Restart.
Saying, child, come on
Oh,
back
yeah.
now. You've been gone too long. Let me lead you back where you belong. Right next to me. You know I tried to
Turn.
do it on my own. my soul. Saying, child, come back now. You've been gone too long. Let me lead you back where you belong. I get this feeling in my spirit, but I'm low. I hear me, this is my soul. Saying, child, come back now. You've been gone too long. Where you, let me lead you back where you belong. Right next to me.
Back.
Right next to me.
Okay, I know that Jen has an ending, and it says to end the dance on the front wall when you're in the last wall and you're facing 6 o'clock. Instead of doing the jazz turn to the quarter right, which we did, you can do a half turn jazz, and then you will be in the front. Okay? Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Sorry, Jen. Isn't that adorable? That is always next to you. Like I say, it's doing very well. She got a ton of videos and moving up the charts. Like I said, last I checked, she was number 14. So check that out. Always Next to You by Jennifer Jones. Okay? I don't know what you're barking at. Everything's fine. Why don't you sit? Sit, sit, sit. Sit?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. He kind of sits. All right, so last week our new dance was You, 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 which is a peppy little number. And, but I believe we did okay. We did it in different levels, so I believe I should be able to play it up to speed. It is a 2-wall dance, I say by Darren Bailey. It is 48 counts, but once I'll go over the 48 counts, but only once when you start in the front do you do the whole dance. Okay, so let me just show you the whole dance. You. We start off with just your weights on your left. You're going to step on the right foot forward on 1, 2, and your weights on the right on count 1. 2 and 3 and 4 is a side rock recover, crossing shuffle, cross, bowl, cross. But that count is 2 and 3 and 4. All right, so again, weights on the left. We step 1, 2, and 3 and 4. And Darren was recommending keeping your heels up so you get more of a bouncy feeling, because this is a dance that has the Charleston and the swing elements in it. And I would highly recommend that you watch Darren's video on how to add different layers to the steps to add, make it more like Charleston or Jitterbug. Okay, so once again, weight is left. We step 1, 2, and 3 and 4. Then we do, what do we do? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, we collect. And 5. Quarter and together. And 5. Walk 6, 7. 6, 7. Out is an 8, and in and across, and 1. And when you step on that cross, you bend your knees. So when we walk, 6, 7, and 8, and dip on 1. You're going to quarter turn on 2, half turn to the right on 3. So kind of walking around, coaster with the right for 4 and 5, and then 3 walks, whether Shorty George or wiggling or so, for 6, 7, 8. Okay, so putting those 2 parts together again. Weights on the left, 1 step, and then a quick side rock. 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. I would suggest don't go too far forward on 8, because now we're going to cross in front. This third section, which takes you to the halfway point. I keep trying to stay away from my flowers. The third section, I call it the cross section. There's no turns, but you're going to cross on 1, 3, and 5. And we're backing up. So it's going to be cross, ball, open, cross, ball, open. The count, it's almost like you're doing a wizard. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then a jazz here. 5, 6, 7, forward 8. So 3 crosses, 1, 3, and 5. Okay, so I would have just walked 6, 7, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Next section is a Charleston done twice, doing a quarter turn every 4 counts. This is what takes you back, the Charleston takes you back to your original wall, which was at 12 o'clock. So it's a simple, the Charleston is simple, touch forward right, step slightly back right, touch back left, step slightly forward. We're doing that and turning. You could either do eighths of a turn or the quarter, you know, that's what Darren suggests, doing an eighth as you touch, and by the time you use your left, you're at a quarter. Start to turn, finish your turn. 7, 8. So with numbers, weight was on my left, right toe on 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's one of those styling ones. I told you I can't get to the highest level, but rather than just doing a simple touch, if you are as old as I am and remember the mashed potatoes, when you're doing your touches, if you swivel your heels, that's one of the styles he has. Okay, so that was 32 counts, and you're back to where you started. We still have 2 more 8s. After you do your 2 Charlestons and you're home again to where you started, 2 wizards or Dorothy steps on a slight angle, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then you have a step half turn for 5, 6, a step half to the left, and then either you walk forward 2 more steps, right, left, or you continue turning to the left with 2 halves for 7, 8. Okay, just a continuation to the left, traveling forward. Then your final 8, which you only do 1 time in the back, is what we call fishtails. I'm going to do it though to the front so you see what I'm talking about. Okay, we just finished and our weight was forward on the left. You're going to sit back onto the right hip, and as you do that, your your left toe comes up. That is 1 clap, back, clap, and then a coaster, 3 and 4, same thing left, hip, clap, coaster, step. So I come back, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So just trust me on this, that if you sit back on your foot, just lean into one hip, the toe comes up. It's like there's a string pulling on it. So I've been doing this kind of step many times when we back up and clap. Your toes swing out and everything. Never knew it was called fishtails. Think of it a fishtail, how it kind of moves from side to side. So the one time that you're facing 6 o'clock, which is the 3rd time you're in the front, you will do the fishtail then in the back. That's the only time it'll be done in the back. So just trying it, put your weight on the left, backing up on the right, 1 and 2 and coaster, 4, 5 and 6 and left coaster. Then you're ready to start again with the 1, 2, and. So let me do the back wall, because we'll get to the sides of the front pretty quick. So you're going to step down on 1, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And here are facing original 3 o'clock. Walk 6, walk 7, out, and 8 and 1. Start turning right, 2, 3, coaster right, 4 and 5, walking 6, 7, 8. The cross section, no turns, just crossing on 1, 3, and 5. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Your Charleston, 1, turning 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to 6 o'clock. Wizard, 1, 2, and 3, 4, pivot, turn, or walk. And then you definitely do the fishtails every time you go front to back. Every time you go from back to front. So the fishtail, 1 and 2 and coaster, 4, left and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, so it is a 48 count dance. First time you started, 12 o'clock, you will not do the fishtail. So you're only going to do 40 counts. You'll be in the back, you'll do your, you'll be in the front. To get to 40 counts, it's the wizard, 3, 4, and 5, 6, walk or turn, you don't do the fishtails. You would just start again, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay? So 40 counts when you start in the front. When you get to 6 o'clock, we're doing the full 48. So when you're here at 6 o'clock and you do your wizard step and your pivot, walk or turn, then you will do the fishtail in the front. Left and 6, 7, and 8. Begin and start again. In the front, second time, 40 counts. In the back, second time, 48 counts. When you're in the front on wall 5, or the third time you start in the front, one and only time, you'll do the whole 48. Okay, so you will be doing the fishtail in the back, as I mentioned. Right, left, coaster, left, right, coaster. Now, after you've done the only time you do the whole 48 on wall 5, wall 6 in the back, 16 counts, which will take you to the front. So let's just try that facing 6 o'clock. We're just going to do the first 16. Step in, weights on your left, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Walk 6, 7, and 8, and 1. Turning 3, coaster 5, 6, 7, 8. After those walks, 16 counts, restart. So you'll be restarting in the front, but this is the last time. You only do 32 counts, which will take you to the Charleston. So you'll end in the front. So if we just walked 6, 7, 8, your final 32, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and dip. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me. The cross and cross part. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and jazz, 6, 7, 8. The Charleston part. This will bring you to 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ba-dum. End of dance. So, if you're a counter or memory, like I memorized the numbers, 40, 48, 40, 48, 48, 16, 32. Okay? So, every time you start the dance, well, the first 2 times you start the dance in the back, you will do the whole dance. Third time you're in the back, you're only going to do 16 counts, and then we do the 32 and it's ending. The song is really short. It's very peppy. So we're going to get ready to do it now. Are you okay? Are you okay, Scruffy? Scruffy. Scruffy's real name is Hunter, but his previous owners called him Scruffy because he looked like a Scruffy. So we're trying to stick with Scruffy, but he reminds me of Scrappy because of the way he acts. But it's Scruffy. Alrighty, so we're going to find over here and our playlist. Okay, playlist 2021. Here we go. The whole song is under 3 minutes, and then we have the 32 count lead.
I've been empty when I'm looking.
That's not it. Why did that happen? I got you. Oh, I know what I did. Sorry. I did place this in the DJ program where it can be slower. So, here we go. But I'm going to do full speed. I know what you're barking at. 2.5 minutes.
Didn't know if it was loud enough.
Oh,
Seemed
okay.
a little soft to me.
I'm going to change the volume a little. Okay. And we'll start that again. Five, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 5 and 1. Cross and cross. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. Charleston. Wizard. Turn. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. And 1. 1, 3, 5. Charleston. Wizard. Back it up. Again. 1 and 5 and 1. Cross on 1. 1, 3, 5. Charleston. Wizard. Restart. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. And 1. Cross it back. Charleston. Wizard. Back. 1. This is the only time that we're going to do all Charleston. We're going to do all 48 counts. Back it up. Shake it, shake it. Begin. Begin. 1, 2, 3. Cross. Charleston. Okay, I hope you got that. I apologize. We really tried to practice, and we just don't know how he's going to respond. Go see Daddy. Go, go. So I hope you got that. If we have time, we could try to do one more time at the end. 48 in the front, 40 40 in the front, 48 in the back. Repeat, 40 in the front, 48 in the back. Third time you're in the front, the whole dance. And when you're doing that, the music sounds different. But I believe that when Darren did it is so that it works out that he has the 16 and then 32. So just trust me on that. When you're on wall 5, third time you're in the front, it's the only time you'll do the whole dance from the front. And then 16 and then 32. Okay, time for the new lesson. This is Joe Thompson's new dance, Where Oh Where. And it is a 32 count improver level, I think because of the styling and such. And it has no tags or restarts. The artist is Kenny Wayne, or Kenny Blues Boss Wayne. It's a West Coast swing song. And if you've ever seen Joe Thompson and her husband Tim dance, either East Coast or West Coast swing, they're just fabulous. So the song is called Where Did My Baby Go? And she's called it Where Oh Where. And they say 32 counts. I'm going to teach you the vanilla version, and then I'll show you, Joe's suggestions. We'll see there's just one, well, you can use a lot of your own imagination for one of the walking steps, and then it's the end of the dance, the jazz box, that she has 2 extra suggestions, okay? So, Where Oh Where. And where is the dance? Okay, let me think how it starts. I'm always making excuses, aren't I? This time I've been just so preoccupied with Scruffy. There's too many things going on in my head. Okay, so it starts off with weight on your left. You're going to step out to the right on 1. As you do this, this foot's going to start to come in, and it's going to cross behind on 2. And then we're going to do a bowl cross, and 3, 4. So it's not that you're doing that much of a drag or a hold. It's just, again, the styling of how she does it. So 1, 2, and cross down on the right, 4. All right. Oh, maybe you can't see it. That's a good idea.
No.
For now. Bruno put the gate up. Our Bentley used to always just sleep on the couch, be semi-comatose until a Latin song came on. Since we're not really sure what Scruffy's going to do, good idea. Okay, so that's first 4 counts again. Weights on your left, you step 1, and the heel goes behind, the left foot goes behind 2, a bowl cross, and 3, step on the right foot, 4. We're now going to do a left sailor, with just a behind ball step, but when you do a sailor, your body just naturally opens up toward the corner. I'll just move in there a little. So as I sweep behind and step for 5 and 6, I'm open in the corner. So facing the corner, kickball step, 7 and 8. And again, when you see Jo do this, when she does her kick, she's up on her heels, kickball step, so she gets that little lilting kind of version of it, kick and step. Now, Jo has a lot less to lift than I do. So again, watching Jo's video, you'll see that styling she does on that kick. She just kind of goes lift. She goes lift, ball step. Don't be careful there. All right, so putting that first 8 together, stepping right to the side. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. And we're on the corner. Okay, we're not staying here long. Let me do that one more time. And just with numbers, weights on the left, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. We're now going to step across on the right and side to the left to straighten out to 12 o'clock. 1, 2. We're doing a right sailor now, but instead of opening to the corner, we're actually going to do a quarter turn to the right. So 3 and 4. So you're facing 3 o'clock. 5, 6, 7, 8 is just walking around to your right 4 steps to come back to 12 o'clock. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. What kind of a walk was that? I don't know. I was over here, weight was on my right, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you wind up with your weight on the right foot and back to 12 o'clock. That's half the dance. So at the halfway point, you're back where you started. All right? There are no tags or restarts. I'm just going to put the first half of the dance together. Weights on the left, side to the right. 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? One more time, I'll say words instead of, well, some numbers there. Okay, weights on your left, 7, 8. Drag behind ball step. Here, left sailor, kick ball step. Cross, open, sailor, turn, walk it, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to play the music so that you get an idea of what the song sounds like. Okay. Doop, doop. Here we go. Where did my baby go? It is, I believe, a 32 count lead in. It doesn't say it on the paperwork, but I believe that's what it is. Right, it doesn't. Okay, so here we go. Where Did My Baby Go is the name of the song. Where is Joe's
You fill the cup, yeah, but my ego. I've been empty when
Jennifer, it loves your song next to me. Every time I hit another song, let's see, try this one more time.
I've been empty. I've been empty.
Alrighty. I swear it played before. Try it one more time. Okay. Here we go. You see the tempo is nice and easy and slow. It's on your left. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Try it one more time. 5, 6, 7.
I went to New Orleans, cause she loved the blues. She left for the man wearing blue suede shoes. Oh well, yeah, my baby go.
You can see nice and slow, and definitely can you can introduce a lot of special moves to it if you'd like. Okay, so because we just got as far as from the 3/4 turn to walking around 7 and 8, that's the first thing that Joe talks about. That when you're walking, you can simply walk. You could add a shimmy to the walk. You could add some snaps to the walk, or you can change the walk to either what they call the Shorty George walk, which I really don't do very well, but this way you kind of swing your hips and knees around. You can do a skate walk. So you can see how you can embellish on those 4 counts of walking. Okay, so take it from the beginning. We'll wind up right here, and then we'll finish the dance. So weights on your left, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, step 4, sailor 6, kick and step, cross 2, sailor turn, walk it, 7, 8. Okay, so your weight's on the right, facing where you started. Now we're going to do side rocks, syncopated side rocks. So the left, 1, recover, 2 onto the right, ball and step the right out to the side, and 3, 4. Okay, so your weight will wind up on the left. Again, your weight was on the right from walking around, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now what do I do? 1, 2, and 3, 4. Oh, Lordy. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Oh, the kick and a kick and a quarter. Okay. So once again with that, side rock, 1, 2, and 3, 4. We're going to kick right and left, and you kind of kick on an angle across, kick, end. So the count is 5 and 6 end. So your weight would be back on the left, and then you're going to step forward and quarter turn. Step forward on the right, 7, 8. All right, so syncopated in the beginning, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, turn 8. So we step left to the side, a rock, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 and 6, and forward, turn, 7, 8. Okay, it's not continuous, and the syncopation is between the 2 and the 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Nothing happening after 4. When you kick on the right, 5 and 6 and forward right turn. All right, so once again, that 8 count will wind up here, and that's our final wall. So rocking to the left, 1, 2, and 3, 4, kick and 6 and 7, turn 8. Okay, we'll add that to the beginning. Weight is on your left, side to the right. 1 behind and 3, 4, sailor to the corner, kick and step. 1, 2, sailor turn, walk it, 6, 7, side left. 1, 2, and 3, kick right, 5 and 6 and 7, turn 8. Okay, once more, just numbers. Weights on your left, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Okay, the final 8. This is your, there's no more turns. Here, I'll just move away a little. We just pivoted and your weight is on the left. It's going to have some hold counts. We're going to cross right over left, 1 hold 2, and then you're going to do ball and step under and 3 hold 4. Okay, so it's just a ball step, so you're going over and under. Cross in front and cross under. Then from here, we're going to do a jazz step. So it's 1 hold 2 and 3 hold 4, and you're going to put your weight on the left, and you do a right jazz cross, 5, 6, 7, cross. Okay, so 1 hold 2 and 3 hold 4 and 5. You want a right box step, so you want your right foot free to cross. All right, so we just pivoted 7, 8. 1 hold 2, ball 3 hold 4, ball cross 6, 7, cross 8. Ready to step out and behind. All right, so if you think you're going over, under, over, when we do that, over and under and over 6, 7, cross 8. Okay, and that's the whole dance. So the turn, you have a quarter turn. After your first 8, when you're in the corner, you have that quarter turn to the right and a 3/4 turn walking around to the right, which takes you to the same wall you started. And then all the other turn is a quarter pivot on 7, 8. And then that's your wall, no more turns. Okay, so it's an improver dance. And if you were to do it without any fancy steps or so, I'm sure that you could teach this. If you have a beginner class that's been with you for a while, they probably could do this too. Okay, so here we go from the beginning. Weight is left, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Walk, 6, 7, side rock. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1 hold 2, and 3 hold 4, and 5, 6, 7, cross 8. Now, the other styling tips I wanted to tell you about is during that last jazz box, the cross and cross step. I'll stay here in the front. So it was choreographed. After you do that ball step on your left, cross 5, 6, 7, cross 8. One of the choices that Joe gives you, because there are no turns. If you like to turn, you can do your ball cross and then bounce 6, 7, 8, and come around to the front. The bouncing step like we had in Perfect Crime, and I believe there's another bouncing step in one of Niels Posen's dances that we did, Rolling Stone. So if you like to do that kind of turn, I'm not doing it. I'll just dance myself right out of my slippers. But just showing you that again. Let me take it, I'll say here, I'll take you from, I did a quarter turn. The first time you're on, the last wall, you're going to cross. 1 hold 2, and 3 hold 4, and cross, bounce, bounce, bounce. Now if you're turning, it's a full turn, because your object is to stay on the same wall, okay? Don't visit anybody else. Whatever wall you're on when you started that 8 count, that's where you want to be when you finish that 8 count. Okay, so that's one of the choices. The other choice is one, I like it a lot. Again, if I'll take you from the beginning of the crossover, 1 hold 2, and 3 hold 4, and instead of going into a jazz, we don't even do the cross. It's going to be and here, and 5, and 6, and 7, and cross. So it's 3 step touches. Again, that one, 1 hold 2, and 3 hold 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and cross. Okay, so you're still doing the end count with the left, but instead of crossing right over left, just bring the toe next to it. All right, once again, and that one I like, so I might do that a couple of times. So crossover, 1 hold, and 3 hold, and toe, and toe, and toe, and cross. So you end the same way. You end with the foot across. Even if you do that bounce around, because you started the bounce with your left foot over the right, you would end that same way too. So those are her two choices for that. When she walks, she shimmies. She does the Shorty George. Like I say, you could skate any way you want on those 4 counts to get your back to the front wall. And then at the end, cross and cross, the ball cross. Either just do it as it was choreographed, again. I just pivot 7, 8, 1 hold 2, and 3 hold 4, and 5, 6, 7 cross 8. Just a regular jazz cross, or cross and cross, I refer to it. That's how it's choreographed. You could still cross on 5, bounce around a full turn, and end in the same wall, or don't do a cross at all. 1 hold 2, and 3 hold 4, and toe, and toe, and toe, ball cross, ending with the same left over right. Okay, so that's the whole dance. I'm going to take it from the front, and we'll take it all around, and then we'll put on the music. Let me just check with Mr. Bruno. Are there any comments that I have to go over anything?
No, nothing.
But are people is the chat working?
It's working.
It's working? Okay.
For the hell, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. This is a learning curve for me as well as you. Obviously, I'm as comfortable talking to the back of my camera as I usually am. And I always say I'm blissfully unaware of what's going on unless Bruno tells me something. So, haven't heard a word. So, I'm assuming everybody has this. Okay, so weights on the left. And it starts to the side. I was going to say, and how does it start? Right foot to the right. Weights on the left. 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Walk. 6, 7. Side rock. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Kick and quarter turn. 1 hold 2, and 3 hold 4, and 5, 6, 7 cross 8. Okay, second wall. 1, 2, and 3, 4. She waits on the right on 4. Sailor into the corner. 5 and 6. Kickball step. 7 and 8. Cross and open to get back to 9 o'clock. 1, 2. Sailor quarter. 3 and 4. We're walking back to 9 o'clock. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Side rock on that left. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Kick across. 5 and 6. Step forward. Quarter 8. Cross hold. 1 hold 2, and 3 hold 4, and cross 6, 7 cross 8. Okay. So if everybody's good, what I'd like to do is these 2 walls without stopping. I'll meet you in the front. Okay? 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1 hold 2, and 3 hold 4. 5, 6, 7, begin. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Everybody good, Brew?
Yes.
Okay. Like I said, no tags, no restarts. I might, and I might not, change to those bow toe, bull cross step. But maybe I won't. But feel free to, fancy up the final 4 counts. You have to get your right foot free for count 5. So you need to put the weight on the left on that after the 4 end. Okay? So have your right foot free, and then have fun with those 4 counts, staying on that same wall. Same with the 4 counts of walking. That leads on your left. Left, right, left, right. Feel free to, embellish. The best I'm going to give you is a little bit of a shimmy. But again, if you know how to do the Shorty George, certainly you could skate around, you know, whatever moves you. Okay, so the song was here. Yes, it's still there. Good. It is a little over 3.5 minutes long. We have that 32 count, you know, lead in. So you're going to be dancing, you know, over 3 minutes. Oh, I believe, let me see if she says something about the ending. No, she doesn't say anything specific about the ending, but I know you don't end in the front. It's one of these two walls that you end. So I believe like it was when we're here, she just kind of, you know, glanced toward the front. So we'll see where we end. I don't remember, but there is no official ending. You just kind of either glance toward the front or move your body toward the front. But she does dance it right through to the end of the music. Okay, so here we go. Kenny Blues. Here at 3 o'clock, and when we do our final here, you get a little more piano dragging, and you could easily turn quarter left to end in the front. Okay, These are a learning curve. Not only am I learning about the streaming service, I have to learn about Scruffy. So, and I appreciate your patience with me and with the dog. Hopefully it'll work out. Oh, he wants to go out now, right? Okay, so how about we do it again? I will count it out and say a couple of words at the beginning, and then I'll zip it so that you can enjoy the music. Okay, I can do it one more time. Weights on your left, 1 behind 2, and cross step 4. Sail it to the corner, kick and step. Cross and open, sail a quarter right, walk it. All I was doing was jazz hands. 7, 8. Side rock, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Cross kick, 5 and 6. Fall forward, 7, quarter 8. 1 hold, 2 and 3, hold 4 and 5, 6, 7, cross 8. Okay, and your choices again, after you go and 5, you could bounce around to your left, full turn, or instead of crossing, and toe, and 7 and 8. You saw me do that a couple of times if you're watching. I think, Bruno, you tried it once, right? At least he tried it a couple of times too. So here we go. Ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom. Let's see if it plays.
I've been empty.
It's still playing your song, Jennifer. I don't know if you could see Scruffy's nose comes between, does it show up on the camera, Brew?
Well, you know, I didn't really look.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying not to laugh. He's gone now, but he puts his head, it's in a weaved gate, and he sticks his head and his nose under there, but he's been pretty good. Okay, how we doing on time? Oh, very good, right? What do I see, 11? It's before 12, right?
It's about 11:40.
Oh, wow, we got plenty of time to do a lot of retro dances. Let me know if you want to go over any of the ones that we did before, either you, or where or where. Otherwise, I made a list of dances that I want to get through. I'm going to save validation for the cool down, because that will be the last one. And I wanted to do I Got You, because of the way my mind is working, I'm better off doing ones that I recently did than a long time ago. And I'm also going to do one of my dances, well actually Bruno mine. I'm going to start with that, in fact. Got a Good Feeling. I hope everybody's in good spirits. Got a Good Feeling is a dance we put together literally the week before Christmas, and we were just in the right place at the right time, because on Christmas morning we got a Christmas miracle, and it hit #1 on Copenhagen, and it miraculously stayed there for 15 days. And it is still, it's on the last page. It's gone as low as 98, and then it bops up again and down, so it keeps bouncing up and down, but we're just thrilled to death that people are still enjoying it, and over 100 videos, so you know, was a wonderful Christmas gift to us. So I haven't been able to do it too much in my class or even in the B10 class, because that's one of the music companies that shuts you down. And all the videos, the 5 videos that have been deleted on my Facebook account, all had this song in it. So I haven't played it for a while, not since the middle of January. So I'm going to do it now. 32 count, 4-wall, improver dance, no tags, no restarts. Got a Good Feeling is the name of the song, as well as the dance. And the artist is Pigeon John. And if you're in the States and you see the commercial for transition lens glasses, the newest, they have, that's where we heard the song, but the newest commercial that's been playing for the last month actually has Pigeon John in it. So you will see him in the commercial. Okay, so quick walkthrough. Weights on the left, skate right and left for 1, 2, side shuffle quarter, 3 quarter, 4, 3 and 4. Hinge turn to the right, 2 more quarters, 5, 6, so you're facing 9 o'clock, and then a coaster cross, 7 and 8. Then we're going to slide to the right and touch, and as you do that, you face the corner, 7:30. 1, 2, shuffle left, 3 and 4, 2 walks, 5, 6, crossing mambo to square off, back at 9 o'clock, 7 and 8. Okay, we're going to cross on 1 with a dip, 1, straighten out onto the right, 2, and then I call it a hitch. I really don't lift my foot that high, but it's lift, touch out, touch in. Okay, so when I cross on 1, 1 open, 2, 3 and 4. Stay nice and light on that left foot. Then we got another hinge, this time to the left, quarter left, final wall here, with a left sailor, 7 and 8. No more turns. You're going to touch across and out with a back weave, 3 and 4. Left toe touches out, touches in. You shake your hips, left, right, left, 7 and 8. End of dance, one more time. 1, 2, 3 quarter, 4, hinge, 6, coaster cross, 1 touch to the corner, shuffle left, walk, walk, mambo 8. Down, 2, 3 and 4, turn 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, touch, touch, hip, hip 8. No tags, no restarts. I'm hoping that Brew can dance with us since he co-choreographed the dance. Not sure.
Shall I leave him back here?
Hmm?
I'll leave him.
Yeah, we could, or this one we know well enough that we should be okay. We'll see if he joins us. And there he is.
Today's Dr. Seuss Day.
Is it?
It's actually his birthday, so I don't know, it's sort of a national Dr. Seuss Day. They told me I had type A blood, but it was a typo.
Oh, Lordy.
What does a clock do when it's hungry? It goes back 4 seconds.
I got a good feeling.
Thank you for your patience.
I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling. Yeah, I'm up on the cloud, ain't coming back down. I got a good feeling. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the cloud, ain't coming back down. Feeling in my bones, gotta shake it out. I'm going harder than before, let me shout. I run around the whole world, chasing that thrill from the bottom to the top, and finna knock it out. I'm about to go, ready on the go, steady shining brighter than I ever did before. When I'm up in the clouds, and I ain't coming down. No, I ain't coming down. Oh no, I'm the talk of the town. I know you're feeling it down. Come on and move to the sound. Keep it going, and turn it up loud. I got a good feeling. Yeah, yeah, I'm up on the cloud, ain't coming back down. I got a good feeling. Yeah. Yeah, I'm up on the cloud, ain't coming back down. Starting at the tip of my toes, feeling in my head and my clothes. Oh Lord, ain't nothing holding me back, so I don't gotta heal the smack. No more, play it loud when I walk in the door. I got the pedal pushed down to the floor, and about to bring it home. Yeah, it's time to let 'em know. Yeah, it's time to let 'em know. Let's go. I'm the talk of the town. I know you're feeling it down. Come on and move to the sound. Keep it going, and turn it up loud. I got a good feeling. Yeah, yeah, I'm up on the cloud, ain't coming back down. I got a good feeling. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the cloud, ain't coming back down. I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling. Yeah. Get that good feeling.
Okay. Good feeling. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, now.
They don't make 'em like me no more.
Okay. Now, what I plan to do is I Got You by Fred and Darren Bailey, Fred Whitehouse and Darren Bailey. And we did that 2 weeks ago. Last week we did it as a review. I'm just going to find the music first. And we're going here, playlist, and it's a song from 2021. I Got You. Okay, that we have. Ready to go. Okay, I Got You. 32 counts, maybe 48. I'm trying to remember. One restart on wall 3. Starts off, it's very syncopated, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Starts off on an angle. You do a lock step or a forward bind with a hitch, 1 and 2, and into a left bind to the side with a scuff, 3 and 4, and then a jazz, 5, 6, where you can dip on 7, cross 8. Then we go and 1 and 2 to the left, and 3 and 4, a bind quarter, 5 and 6, chase turn, 7 and 8, but end with a scuff, 7 and 8, end. 2 more steps, scuffs, 1 and 2, end, and then just shuffle forward, 3 and 4. Choreograph with a rock recover, full turn, triple to the left. So you could prep and pull the shoulder back, triple left, or change to a coaster. Rock, recover, coaster, step. If Brenner joins me, he'll do the full turn, and I will do the coaster. Then we end, the last 8 is a rumba, syncopated rumba to the right, 1 and 2, left and 4. You start to cheat and turn a little towards your left shoulder. Then we're going to go back, 5, 6, but you can clap in between. 5 and 6 end, so you have a half turn to the left, and then the heel, the V-step with the heel. Imagine I'm doing heel, heel, back, back, and 7 and 8. Again, with these slippers, cannot do that. So, but the count is, with the rumba, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 end, and it ends on end, going right into the lock step, 1 and 2 end. Okay, when we get to wall 3, which is in the back, you only do half the dance, 16 counts. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, cross 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bind and 6, 7 and 8. You leave out the scuff, facing 3 o'clock, you start again. So bouge de déjà vu. And no other tags or restarts, okay? So that's I Got You, which when I taught it to you 2 weeks ago, there was no step sheet. Now there is a step sheet, so I will be sending that to you. And this is also doing very well in the top 10, I believe. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8.
It seems good love is finally on my side. She pulls the sheets off of me
5,
every
6,
night.
7, and 8.
Whispers my name, tells the sun to rise. Yeah, she brings me back to life.
V-step.
I got you, honey, and you got me.
Fancy. Side and swivel.
I could
1 quarter.
ever meet.
Chase and
It's
scuff.
like you
Shuffle.
my wildest dreams.
Rumba.
Yeah, I got you, honey, and you got me.
Up, up, up. Here's the restart wall. You can hear the instrumental. You'll bind and chase. Restart.
Carve our names into that old oak tree. Buzzing with song just like the
Bind
birds
quarter.
and
Chase and stuff.
years from now, we'll come back and see
Rumba.
that we were always meant to be.
Up, up, back.
I
Corner.
got you,
Side.
honey, and you got me.
Up and over.
I could
Quarter.
ever need. I swear you are
Shuffle and rock. Coaster and full turn.
I got you, honey, and you got me.
Again. I hope you remember that ending.
I've been
As we're dancing, I'm saying, oh, I didn't tell you about the ending. When you go around again, and you're at the end there, you just don't do that turn after the rumba box. You just stay there on your last wall. You do your rumba box 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and oh. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is a dance I love, and I don't want to forget, and that's Rona Kay's dance, The Music in You. 32 count improver dance. Well, no, I'm sorry, not improver, intermediate dance. 32 counts, but it has 2 restarts that require a little change of step and then a tag. Okay, so let me go through the 32, and then I'll tell you about the restarts and the tag. Okay, weight starts off on your left. We do a low kick on 1, step back on 2, you can sit back if you want, and return to the left on 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5 are toe switches. 4 and 5. We're going to hold 6 and do a ball step quarter. And 7, turn 8. Okay, so once more, kicking on the right. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5, hold 6, and 7, 8. Second 8, same pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, hold 6, 7, 8. Same pattern. So the 1, 2, 3 is cross and 2 quarter hinges to the right. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5 is a shuffle forward left. 4 and 5. Hold 6. And 7, 8 is ball rock, recover. And 7, 8. So same pattern. So put those 2 together. Kicking low on the right. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5, hold 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5, hold 6, and 7, 8. Okay, same pattern, but at the halfway point, we're going to add and 7, 8, and 1. So we just did and 7, 8 on the right. You're going to do ball toe and 1. Okay, and 1, turn 2. Weights on the right on 2. Now you have 2 chase turns. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're going to turn, step, half step, 3, 4, 5, and with the right, same thing. Step, half step for 6, 7, 8. If you're not going to turn, after you do and 1, 2, you'll mambo. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just staying on this wall, okay? Take it from the top, low kick on the right, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, hold 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, hold 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you do the 7, 8, or the turn, what helped me is to go right into a pivot, as if this was a step quarter, okay? So this is 8, 1. You're quarter to 6 o'clock. 1. Then you're going to do cross kicks. 2 and 3, and you're going to turn on end. So it's 2 and 3, quarter end, touch 4. All right? So I'm going to put you here. We're going to do the right half turn and step for 6, 7, 8. So right foot, 6, 7, 8, 1. 2 and 3 quarter touch, and 4, easy end of dance, side touch, for 5, 6, 7, 8. And that easy end will be part of the tag later. All right, starting from this wall, we just did 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, hold 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5, hold 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3 quarter touch, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, the restarts, I believe, are on wall 6 and 10. I want to make sure. Miss Rona, I don't want to mess that up. Yep, wall 6 and wall 10. So you'll take it around, all the way around. When we're here, it's wall 5. When we finish, we're here at wall 6. Okay, so you're on wall 6, you're going to do 24 counts. So here's wall 6. The second time you're on 3 o'clock. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, hold 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, hold 6 and 7, 8, and 1, 2. You're going to do your chase turn, 3, 4, 5, and when you use your right chase turn, you'll end with a touch. 6, 7, touch 8. That's your step change. You need to free up your right foot to start again. So you'll be doing your chase turns front to back and ending with a touch. And then when you restart, you'll be in the front, kick, 2, 3. Okay, so that becomes now wall 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 2 restarts happen on the sides. Second time, you face 3 o'clock, and this would be the second time we face 9 o'clock. Same thing's going to happen, only it'll be at 6 o'clock. So starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, hold 6 and 7, 8. Cross 1, turn 2, turn 3, shuffle 5, hold 6, hold 7, 8, and 1. Wait on the right 2. Chase or mambo, 3, 4, 5, step turn, 6, 7, touch. So you change it so you're facing 6 o'clock, touch. That now becomes wall 11. You will do wall 11 and then here again at 9 o'clock. So the third time you're here comes the tag. And the tag will happen at the end of 11. So either watch me or face 6 o'clock with me. We don't stay here long. And this will be wall 11. So kick in the right, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, hold 6, wall 7, turn 8. Cross 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, 4 and 5, hold 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm sorry, 8. This is not a restart. 8, and then you turn 1, 2 and 3, turn, touch 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. End of wall 11, wall 12. The third time you're here, the tag. Side together side. 1, 2, 3. Cross rock. 4 and 5. Cross on 6. 6, open 7. Sailor. 8 and 1. Touch, step, touch. So after you do your right sailor, 8 and, you're going to do the step touches that you would do at the end of the dance and start again. Okay? So, when you finish in the back on wall 11, all right, which would be the second time you're in the back, and you come here, or the third time you're in the back and you're here, you will tag. And I'll just yell out tag, please that I get it. So we would have just finished the dance. You're doing 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, tag. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, kick, begin. Okay? And then I believe we're going to go around again, ending in the front. And please, God, I got to play the right song, though. Let me make sure that I play the song that Rona gave me. Because Rona, we want the song to end in the front. The one that I got off of Amazon Prime was a little even longer. So, let me find it. I don't want to do that. Go away, go away. I don't want to do this. Okay, recent files. Okay, let me just make sure I got the right one. I owed you a glass of wine the first time, a bottle of wine the second time. Now I'm working on a case of wine. I got one restart in, didn't do the second one, didn't do the tag. Hope everybody else did it. It's a great dance. It's a great dance. I can't say that well, partly on scruffy, but great dance. Great dance. Okay, let me end with validation. Okay, well first let me find it. Make sure that it's where I think it is. Okay, this is a dance that we did from 2020. Yes, we have it here. Yes. Yes. Okay. Validation. This is a rolling 8 that Simon created for one of the digital dance weekends, and it has no tags or restarts. It's 32 count, 2 wall, but it is a rolling 8. But they'll be repeating. They repeat a certain pattern 3 times. So, and that's the beginning. So it starts off with weight on the right. It's cross sweep for 1, 2, and then you weave 3 and 4, and you drag, and then you quarter turn to put your weight on your right foot. Repeat the same pattern. 1 sweep, cross and drag, but as you put your weight onto the right, this time into the corner facing 430. Now we're going to do, if you think of it as a waltz, a basic waltz half turn for 1, I'm going to drag back 2, do a straight forward waltz, 3 and 4, and we're on the side, okay? Then we're going to put our weight onto the left and cross, look over your shoulder, and then you're going to do a 3/4 hook. You can keep your foot low on the ground or around your ankle here, and then we go into a right sailor, step sweep, right sailor, step sweep, weave again, weave and drag, collect, but we're now going to 130, okay? We repeat the step sweep weave, okay? This is 6, I believe 7, 8, and 1, and then you're going to do a full turn or a step together step, 2, 3, and then we have the back, forward back, the fall away, and you do all the corners, back and forward and back, drag, begin, and you step and 8 and you start all over again, drag, quarter, step, sweep, weave, drag, corner, waltz half, drag, waltz forward, drag, step kick, step look, 3/4, sailor and sweep right.